All right, everybody. Hey, how y'all doing? Welcome to Vesta Angels Tarot. This is going to be your reading for June the 9th, 2024. Hope everybody is well. Okay, in your pre-shuffle, we had um waiting on YouTube to announce that I'm here so I can check audio because of course nobody is in the chat right now to verify it for me. So just give me 1 second. But we did have let me see. We did have the moon card to come out in reverse, okay? Let me see. Hold on. Hey, Miss Linda. Do I have audio, Miss Linda? So I can keep going? Okay, thank you. All right, so we had the moon card. I had to get some rest the past couple of days, and also I did like some cleaning around the house and things like that. So I really was about to get up on Friday and Saturday to come and do your read, but we've got plenty of videos already out that a lot of them for a lot of people may not be, happening currently in their timeline at the moment. So I just left it at that. Okay. So, ooh, we had the fortune cookie in reverse to come out. Now nothing is in retrograde right now. So I don't know what's going on with that. But the first message I am getting, right? And everything don't have to be about love and relationship. Take how it resonates for you and associate it or alchemy, blend it with your own clarity. Okay. But we do have something that may not turn out very fortunate because you or somebody else or the situation itself, another card in reverse, somebody is not explaining their self here. Somebody could be traumatized, hurt, a sense of instability that can be emotionally, physically, financially, spiritually, all aspects, right? Another card in reverse. Okay. Again, this is not a Mercury retrograde reading or anything like that. So, caution in reverse. Okay. Now, for the people who do not know, also, I do Vedic Sidereal, Jashti, okay? No longer Western astronomy or astrology. And for that reason, the sun is still in Taurus until June the 14th, 15th, give or take a day or two, depending on where you're at in the world. Yes. And then it will move to Gemini. And that's again for sidereal, not Western. So the sun is still in Taurus. Jupiter is still there. It's going to be in Taurus, and until next year, May of next year, but it will go retrograde this year, okay, and then go back. But that's not going to be until October. So we still got a good time for Jupiter to remain in the Taurus energy. The only thing recently that just happened was Venus moved to Gemini and also Mars in Aries. Now, when I say things like this, a lot of you may be like, well, I'm not really into the planets and all that stuff like that. Okay, touche. That's going to be different for everybody. Of course, I understand. I get it. But the more knowledge you get and understand that possibly the energy of something that Source created may actually do have an effect on us as humans in this realm. Okay, and I'm just gonna leave it like that. So, if you don't like when I talk about planets and energy, just disregard that. Listen to when I just speak about the messages, supposedly, or allegedly, however you want to say it, because everybody's gonna have a different belief system. But yeah, Source does talk about planets, so I don't know why I'm saying that. Usually I don't or don't care. If it's something that you're not interested in, then there's plenty of other channels that you also can watch that does not talk about Saturn and Jupiter and things like that. But again, those planets and those energies is not new. Okay. It's even built into or engraved into hieroglyphics, into tablets and the side of pyramids, inside of pyramids. So if it was done back then in Egypt time, then it must have some type of significance. Yes? Okay. Somebody here that also could have a very strong Aries placement in their chart may be hesitant. I would use that word about not going after their sense of desire just yet. Okay. Now, Mars is still in the early degree in Aries. You don't have to be a Aries sun sign. It still can affect you if you are a moon, rising, or ascendant. Because everybody has that, whether you believe in astrology or whether you don't believe in planets and things like that, you still have a moon, a rising, and a sun sign, in a moon, right? We all have that. So it just may be that you don't know which one you are. Okay. But we do have a Aries or Mars energy here, where that somebody here is missing out on something that could be very fortunate for them. Holistic health, more red energy here. We got the caduceus, angel of new beginning. Falling right up under the fortune cookie. Being or not fortunate to begin, to start, to have, to know, to understand or understand something that can be a sense of fruition. Now, a lack of desire also can be either somebody don't want it, they're lacking the wisdom, the clarity, the insight, the pure desire for it, a sense of less confidence, a lack of faith, a lack of belief. All of that can kind of be what it says, universal light. A lot of that can be, the reason why something or somebody here, communication, is not wanting to talk, see, visit. And then again, the angels of the universe here. So we have universal light and universal, the angel of the universe here. Let me get more information here, because the health of anything, right? Your health, somebody else's health, the health of a relationship, the health of somebody's feelings and emotions, the health of somebody's sense of belief system when it comes to their religion or their spirituality, which still boils down to me about a sense of belief. If you don't truly believe, not necessarily talking to you, but a person, if a person don't necessarily have that sense of belief structure, that they're able or can or have the confidence to go after, to have a new beginning in their life in all different areas: wealth, family, love, children, career, entrepreneurship, starting over when it comes to love, trying it again. Some people get heartbroken and they never want to do it again. That also can be a sense of disservice for yourself. Okay? Because we were not created to just disregard love. Now, yes, we are here to um understand, okay? Enter and understand our own sense of what we are supposed to do, such as our guidance toward our purpose. But we also are created to intertwine and to integrate with each other as relationships. Now, either somebody here has not admitted that they, through communication, that they don't desire this situation or person anymore because they see the lack of stability that it can possibly have or not have, or what has been shown to them already through the interactions between you and another person or a group of people or a company, whatever the case may be. You're seeing that is something here is not stable. Somebody here may see something not as a sense of fruition. Um, Somebody here also can just be concentrating on their health. Can be physical health, but like again, mental, spiritual health and well-being. Okay, of when it comes to how somebody feel about love and relationships. But anticipation wanted to pop in reverse, but let's see. Expect the best. The world is working in your favor. But you know what? Somebody here may see and understand that something may not be working in their favor anymore. And so they just give up. They just give up. Instead of going with the ebb and the flow of their feelings and emotions, and communication here expressing it, um, somebody need to be grounded and act. See, this is what I was saying about the Mars energy. Because when you charge forward, you're going to combine action with unwavering faith. And that's why I used the word faith not too long ago, right? The power of grace is going to meet your needs. But somebody here is not taking action. Somebody here is not taking action. Again, wisdom and healing here at the top of the deck. Somebody also can be too much in their feelings and emotions. Not honoring a person or a situation or the fruition that this particular situation and or love relationship can be a sense of fruition in their life. They're too much in their feelings and emotions, or also in their mind. Okay. Not expressing anything in no type of way. Now, y'all know usually these cards don't pop out in reverse. They always usually come in the upright. So, which is the earth magic. I feel that, you know, source can only do so much. Ancestors, loved ones, however you want to say it. At some point of time, it has to be a person as a human being to put the action in and to just do it. Okay? Now, I know source make all type of miracles and everything like that. I'm not saying that is not the case. But if a person is not putting action or coming forward themselves, then that is the conduit. You know what I mean? That is the want. Okay. While the desire here, the fire element is in reverse. That is the sense of a want, that somebody wants this. If you desire something, you go and get it. Whether it's a article of clothing, a shoe, a purse, a wallet, a haircut, a hairdo, a outfit, nails done. You want to become an entrepreneurial person. That's what you desire to do. So you do the things as a human being and take action and start the steps to do it, right? Nobody wants anybody that doesn't want to go fully after what they want in life or desire in their life. That's like me coming up to you and saying, okay, I'll be with you, but I really don't desire you. I really don't want you. So I'm just going to be here in the relationship and but it's not really something I want. So I'm just going to stand here. I'm not going to interact. I'm not going to show you no feelings or emotions. I'm not going to reciprocate. I'm not going to really communicate to you. So if that's what you're showing me, and I'm just saying that as an example, or if that's what you're showing somebody else, then you're not going to have no full purpose for it. So this is what it seems like is coming across. And even the fairies, the earth magic here, it's in reverse saying that this is out of our hands. If the person does not have or want or desire for something, we as earth magic cannot put the other components together to make it be comprised of something big. Yes, so this is why the fortune cookie is in reverse. Yeah, see, this is what I mean. And the sun card. It's something here that is needing to go forward, to come out, to breach. Okay? Oh Lord, I hope it's okay. So we do have a volcano. We do have a volcano here. So pay attention to your news, your weather, wherever you may live at. It still also can be some earthquakes that will be taking place, and some type of volcano that is still either erupting right now or a volcano will be erupting. Okay. Now with the whale coming out next to it, it will actually can be somewhere sunny or where sun is very prominent. So I don't know, like maybe Hawaii, Fiji, somewhere where the oceans meet or where the oceans are very prominent. Okay. So whatever volcano is very near some oceans. So just stay tuned to like YouTube feed. Keep checking with the weather all the time. They may not announce it on different weather stations, but I'm pretty sure somebody here is going to say something when it comes to maybe on TikTok or Facebook or something. But I do see a volcano that will be erupting. Now, back to your situation. Somebody is actually holding back so much that they're going to have a breakthrough. So this is an awakening. Now, we all know awakenings take place in different times, different ways. Really, you can't put no timing on it, right? Somebody don't see the fruitfulness of a situation. Now, I'm not really trying to keep leaning it toward love and relationship. Let me get more information here. Okay, so what I'm gonna do is either you choose that you're this deck or you choose that this is your deck. Whichever one you don't choose, that will be the other person or situation. And I'm gonna mirror the cards to see. Somebody can just be really just doing their, see their Two of Swords, all in the head. Like I said, this is why grounding is here. And somebody has been too much in their head here, not wanting to see their own feelings and emotions, not wanting to see what's before them, not wanting to see the total aspects universally, okay, or the universal light. You cannot see the light if the blindfold is on. Not saying you, I'm just talking in general here. So this is why it's going to be a huge burst of energy, fire, desire, happiness, or wanting a sense of contentment, and it's just going to come out of nowhere. Somebody here is not really anticipating that anything is going to happen. Somebody here is just really like, I just kind of gave up on it, you know. Because somebody or you did not take any action toward, to bring this into fruition. See, the Ten of Pentacles trying to come out. I see it, I have to say it, even though I wasn't shuffling. But it's pretty much what I'm saying already, right? The King of Cups. This is why this whale is here. A breach of feelings and emotions. Like I said in the beginning, somebody is holding back emotionally about what they need to express. Now, this can be a person that is choosing their future. We could say it like that, with the Ten of Pentacles being here. Justice card at the bottom. Yeah, about love and relationships, but also about justice. Somebody here is trying to keep the blindfold on, in a sense, to show that to themselves, is what I'm feeling, that they know they didn't do right by you or a situation. They know, yeah, the moon again. You got the moon as the first card here, and here it goes again. Both in reverse. So somebody is wanting to stay, or choosing to stay, Two of Swords, very emotionally detached from something that can be a long-term type of situation. Two families. I know that wasn't the Tower. I know that's not the Tower. It didn't feel like I was on the right track, but it's not up to me to feel anything. I am the interpreter. So, but like I was feeling in the beginning, just go with it, that I wasn't on the right track when it came to the reading. Sometimes I be like that when I stay off a couple of days. I have to get back into the motion. But no, I'm on the right track. Sorry about that. Um, I feel that a tower moment has already happened for you in a situation. Okay. This can be being fired, or being let go off of a job, a sudden breakup, somebody suddenly moving out, somebody is trying to start up a love relationship, but maybe it's just coming to the tipping point where it's just about to begin. Okay, because some type of argument, fight, or separation may have already been done or taken place maybe a couple of weeks ago. Excuse me, maybe a couple of months ago, maybe 5 months ago. It's going to be different for everybody, because love, or a sense of adored, uh, let's just say King of Cups, a sense of interest was shown and given. But I feel with the Moon card in reverse, it was taken away. It was shunned away. It was masked, or beginning, started to be masked. And that's because the blindfold is here now. Okay, so somebody was interested, somebody was giving and feeling emotions, but then some type of separation, ghosting, breakup, a moving out or moving on, you got let go or you quit a job. Something here happened where it was a sense of separation. Hence why the Tower card is in reverse right now. But with the volcano coming out, I feel that it's about to be another eruption. It's about to be another eruption. Because when this happened before with the Tower at one point of time in the upright, Mars was not in Aries. You understand? So now that Mars is in Aries, it's a whole different story. Somebody is purposely not giving the Ace of Cups to another person here. They're wanting to drown in their sorrows, or they're wanting to continue to mask and hide their feelings and emotions here, and reduce it down to a page. Nine of Pentacles in reverse. So like I said, some of you here may need to make a choice if it's regarding job, career, or your next move, your next money move. Okay. You're at a sitting point right now of what I'm going to do next. You're really looking for something that you want to be happy in. You could be very emotionally drained from something, or some type of job, hobby, or skill that you were doing, or career. Okay. And now it's kind of like something happened here. I don't know what it is. What can I put on it to find out? Because that's going to be different for everybody. But something happened as the Tower. An argument, a fight, words that might have been exchanged, a meetup or something like that, a ghosting, somebody stopped talking. Okay, so we got the Eight of Wands, success and growth. Okay, so that's kind of telling me that somebody grew out of the situation quickly. So that also tells me that by somebody keep holding back their feelings and emotions, or not doing or showing their best or their all as a sense of desire for another person or for a situation, somebody created their own Tower moment and separated their self. Now, I'm not saying it's you. It could be the other person or the situation. Somebody here is looking for more growth. And whatever the situation is, it's not giving. Okay? It's not giving. Okay, so let's mirror. So also with the Page of Cups, it's kind of like, man, I got to start all over again, or I'm going to reduce the amount of feelings and emotions and interests that I now see I need to display, give, show, interact from a king energy to a page. Now, it don't matter that if you're divine feminine or masculine with the king of cups here. If you're divine feminine, it's just that you have a strong water placement in your chart. You love very hard as the king of cups if you're a divine feminine energy. Okay. Some of you also can be a Capricorn, and your opposite would be Cancer. So your seventh house would be very prominent for you if you're a Capricorn because of this King of Cups next to a Moon card. Okay, so that would be your love relationship house. And it's just for you that you love hard when it comes to love and relationships. That's all. The Queen of Cups energy will be a little bit more delicate, you know. It would be just a little bit more delicate when it comes to love and relationship and how you express it. Not saying it's not the same equivalent. It's just that you would be a little bit more softer. Yeah, see that Five of Pentacles. You have the 10 here reduced down to a 5. No matter, or 5 to increase to a 10. Like I said in the beginning, somebody here kind of shortchanged the other person by not, I don't want to say not quickly evaluating their feelings and emotions, but they were given. They were given. They were shown. But something happened as the Tower moment. Trying to figure out while I'm talking on what I can put on it to find out on why this person either feel that they need to continue to do more things in their life to gain success, power with the sun here. And maybe that they wanted to or need to have more in their life before they commit to love. It could be all type of sorts of things, right? That was creativity. Bam. Told you, commitment. Let me see if I can get another one. Evolution. Exactly. So this is why they gave us success and growth. I'll show it to you in the upright. You dedicated yourself to your beliefs wholeheartedly, knowing that love is the essence of your very being. But like I said, by the card coming in reverse, somebody seeing from the other person through interactions a lack of integration, or not really trying to come together, not trying to really express themselves either creatively or not at all. Gaslighting, ghosting, holding back, show some interest and then they pull back. It's because either the person wasn't sure they want a commitment or they're scared of commitment. And the other person here wants success and growth. Or the same person needs more success and growth. So it can be Tower moment that this person is not ready for a commitment because they need to evolute. Okay? More evolution is needed. You realize that obstacles are merely lessons on your path to love. But somebody don't see that. And this is why they need more growth. Now, that is the Eight of Wands, the success and growth card. So I do feel that the person at some point in time, the breach in a volcano, will be reaching out. I don't know if you want to know that. Some people don't care because, maybe you have already moved on. Once you've seen what you need to see, hey, that's enough for you, right? But like I said, based on the other videos, be careful on what you do dismiss, because if you're dismissing something that could be worked out, then what's going to happen is a different face, a different body, a different time, that same lesson is going to still come back to you. Okay. High Priestess, exactly where Rahu is right now. You see what I was talking about not too masculine's energy, but how I was saying, oh no. And I had to learn that. I was like, is this the same lesson I probably would have learned anyway if I would have stayed with the other person? But it just came back 360 with a different face and a different body. That's pretty much what continues to happen um, with us in our life, in our journey. It's kind of like sometimes you can't pick your lessons, but we do try to pick our person, right? And I did see a meme the other day, and it was like, let me see if I can find it in my phone, which kind of made, I think I maybe took a picture of it. Yeah, here it is. I saved it. Know the difference between a man or a woman who isn't worth it and a man who isn't, or a woman that isn't perfect. You get it? Know the difference between a man or a woman who isn't worth it and a man or a woman who isn't perfect. But a lot of us tend to still leave situations or interactions with people that are placed on our journey for a reason, because everything is going to be a lesson. Our job, our careers, even entrepreneurial ships, our skills, our hobbies, our interests, our creativity, parenting, childbirth, raising of children, divorces, separations, everything is a lesson. Everything, you know? And as humans, we try or think, we really think more to a source that we're trying to pick the perfect person where that we won't have any lessons. But that's not the case. You're still going to have situations and lessons and trials and tribulations with people. That's the whole part of being a human being, living a spiritual experience, or backwards, my fault. Being a spiritual being, living a human experience, we're going to have lessons. So as humans in this society, we think that, oh, well, let me pick this person because if they got money, then I don't have to worry about money. I'll be well taken care of and things like that. But hey, somewhere on in that situation, that person, yeah, they got money, but they're going to have other issues with them. Some people pick a very emotional or very caring person, but they're needing more success and growth. It's always going to be one plus and one negative, or two pluses and two negatives, or three negatives. But we go from person to person and person and thinking that, oh, if I get in this situations, I'm not gonna have any lessons, I'm not gonna have any problems, and my life is just gonna be perfect. But then you got some people that will leave situations and relationships um, just because they feel that the person is not perfect enough, but won't take the time to help with the success and growth. Now that can be, different in some areas. It may not be financially, but it can be um, as a lesson to you on how to help this person to um, come into their strength of a King of Cups energy. It's always going to be a lesson there. But just long as you know Yeah, your person may not be perfect, but are they worth it? Because you're not perfect either. But a lot of people tend to hide their own flaws and thinks that the person that they're choosing or wanting to be with needs to be so much better than them, and they need to show perfectionism. But half of the people ain't even perfected their own self, but put a sense of prejudgment on another person that they're trying to choose as commitment. Now, I'm not saying that you're doing this. It can be the person that you're thinking of. For some of you that's watching this video, that somebody here can be putting a sense of prejudgment on you, where that they're coming into an understanding if you or this commitment here is worth it. Are you perfect enough? But there's no such thing. Okay? Remember, we live in this reality when it comes to social media, um, masking our self-confidence and things like that, hyping people up on what they need to look like, what they need to eat, what they need to do, what they need to do for a living, and all of that at the end of the day don't matter. But I do feel somebody here is putting a sense of prejudgment on another person here. So somebody does need to evolve or grow bigger in their own spiritual and mindset, that you realize that obstacles are merely lessons on your path to love. But somebody don't see that. Okay, let's keep going. And the reason I say that, it don't matter whether you're two masculines or two feminines or masculine and the feminine. The energy that I'm seeing here is that one person has the path of prosperity and one person has the the prosperity of love, nurturing, caring, being that solid ace of cups for the other person. But somebody don't see that. Somebody don't see that. And they're not listening to their intuition about it. So therefore, they will remain as a Five of Pentacles here. And again, this is why the top row here, as a Two of Swords, is trying to make a decision like, should I continue to fight for something or somebody who don't want to be, who don't want commitment? Tower moment. Four of Cups falling up under the moon in reverse. Ace of Wands, see, falling right over the tower. The moon card again. Whole different deck. So we got two moon cards here, both in reverse. Like I said, when I showed you this, it's a little sense of mirroring here. That both people is not showing or expressing to the other person. Not at this moment. I feel that at some point in time it was. But somebody pulled a tower moment here. Hangman in reverse tried to come out. No, in the upright. But I already did a video about delays. So it will be a sense of delay if that's what you need to hear or want to hear. Five of Swords. Somebody's ego is being checked in reverse. Please don't fall. And the Hermit. No talking. So I do see that somebody the way that they're going, somebody here is it's kind of like a little bit too late that one person is moving on with their life. See, healing begins. The other person is moving on with their life, and the other person is gonna they're gonna have a shocking realization that they missed out on a relationship or long-term commitment here because of their ego. They were too quiet. They didn't really speak up. I don't know if it was a confidence thing. I don't know if they didn't want to express their feelings and emotions. I don't know if it was a financial thing here with the King of Pentacles. But this person is needing to heal here, especially with the Hermit and this card of the healing begins and a Moon card in reverse. Because it's like they didn't take any action on when, okay, where that Earth Fairy card at? They didn't take any action when the timing or when the pretense of the timing was correct. They withdrew and went quiet, ghosting, not talking, not listening to their intuition. It could have been an ego thing with the Five of Pentacles here, and I say that because a sense of codependency. You know, this person could have been dependent on King of Cups energy. I need your attention. I need your love. I need your nurturing. Um, I need your conversation. I see you as success and growth and stability. Ten of Pentacles. I see you as a very decisive person. So again, this is why the top row has a Two of Swords. Like, you put me in a mental challenge right now where I need to make a decision on if I want to move forward with this. Because this person at the bottom row was just not showing no initiative. They may present theirself or presented theirself as somebody that can be a stable relationship in the future, a great prospect. This is why the Wheel of Fortune is sticking out right here with the King of Pentacles. They could be relationship potential. But with the Moon card here, they also could be, I don't want to say hiding things, but they could just be hiding their self too much. And at this point of the game, whoever the top row is, you're like, okay, I need more success and growth. You got to show me something here. Now, we do have the Four of Wands. Like I said, this is actually a relationship that was supposed to come together. I can't say it won't. I can't say it will. But I do have a lot of universal energy here where this is taking a place around the world. This is just not an isolated incident with you or the next person that may be watching. This is happening everywhere. It seems like a lot of things that is, how can I say it? Universally, okay, people are in a sense breaking out of, which is they need to, they're healing and they're also breaking out of like a cocoon or something. You kind of get what I'm saying. Breaking out from a sense of cocoon into joy, stability, and happiness. This is, again, evolution. This is a collective reading, not a personal. So as a collective, yes, we are realizing obstacles are merely lessons that's on your path to love. And you do have the capability of doing it, showing it, and having success and growth in it. Right now, maybe you don't want commitment or it's just this particular person. I do see with the Page of Cups here, a lot of you will be willing to show some type of initiative. You're not just going to be totally closed off. That's good. Okay. Because at this point of time, this is not a time to be closed off when it comes to love and relationships, because we need that as a sense of evolution to keep humanity going. If you keep isolating yourself and not wanting love and relationships, also while you're healing, what is humanity going to be left with? And I don't think I ever said that on that channel, so I don't know where that came from all of a sudden. Because I usually don't talk like that, but let's keep going. Nurture. Nurture, nature, nurture. Now, we do have the Nine of Pentacles in reverse up here at the top, where that some of you actually can already be in a love relationship, and that you're having obstacles about the growth and success of your love relationship and or marriage, and you're thinking about ending this commitment. Okay. And again, I've never really showed this meme before, but I'll show it again. Know the difference between a man who isn't worth it and a man who isn't perfect. Of course, you know, you got your reasons, but just don't let them be superficial. Because we cannot evolve as a collective if situations or relationships are breaking up over superficial things. Nine of Cups, dreams coming true. Continue to nurture your dreams. If you do want commitment, if you are single. Yep, see the balance card. Again, the collective. We're all out of balance. Our love, relationships, our sense of evolution, what we feel are obstacles in our life and our love life are not really obstacles. The yin and the yang energy here, love, relationships also is out of balance. This is why a lot of us are turning within, trying to get more clarity, wisdom, insight to how to put our relationship, marriages, friendships, even work atmosphere into balance. Okay, we don't know what to do, where to turn to. A lot of you, how to start or begin your healing back to a sense of joy, contentment, and happiness. Always continue to nurture yourself. Let me put another one up here. Embrace in reverse. And this is just an energy check-in. The third eye in reverse. And Six of Cups, simply love in reverse. So a lot of you are not really interested in the past. It's a good thing. For some people, you know. But like I said with the meme, know the difference between a person who isn't worth it and between a person who isn't perfect. Okay? So let's find out spontaneity. So that's that Mars energy. You move beyond the constraints of your mind and freely and lovingly embrace new situations. And we just had the card embrace in reverse. Yep, using discernment, Two of Swords up there, Queen of Swords. Again, that's going to be Saturn energy. Some of you will come into a choice that you would need to make using more discernment. The reason that the card of discernment is here is because the third eye card is in reverse. It's blocked. Okay? At any time that your third eye energy is blocked, you will be not using discernment. You will be too much egotistical, too much in your mind, not you, but the situation or the other person. Overthinking, rejecting spirit. This is why they keep going into this hermit or ghosting type of energy, because they're rejecting downloads, insight, clarity, the earth fairies. They're not allowing nature, nurture, to do its work for source. You are developing the skill to distinguish love from fear, truth, and illusion. And this is what is happening with you or your person. And this is why they keep ghosting. This is why they keep doing or acting or communicating the way they're having issues with discernment. So either both of you or one of you is not embracing it anymore. And then the last card is the past. Through the power of love, you release any stagnant situations or energy in order to transform your heart space. Somebody also can be, but the Six of Cups here is in reverse right here. But it may not be you, it could be your person. Don't have to still be about a love relationships. It can be issues from another job, another career, other issues when it comes to financial hardship, things that you've been through in the past. Like I said, some of you, it could have been you've been divorced before from the past. It could be issues with your baby mama or baby daddy. Or some of you, this person may still be tied to people in the past and they're trying to go back and forth between you and somebody else. However the case may be, it's still about the past. Also, like it says, don't let the past ruin your future. And somebody needs to use more discernment about allowing past stagnant situations affect their current energy when the current energy is trying to transform their heart space into a love relationship here. Okay, so a lack of empathy. Some of you don't care. At the bottom of the deck, let me check a soul card real quick. And this is just what I named the cards. Beauty, Empress energy, or Libra, and rejection. Help from above. At the bottom, like I was indicating. About the earth magic, about uh stagnant or blocked third eye, not allowing help from above, when it actually is just that easy. But some people allow or keep obstacles from their past or unsaid feelings and emotions to create obstacles in their life, in their current energy, from them having success and growth. So, rejection in reverse. Well, now all of this sense of discernment is going to get stronger in all areas of your life the closer we get to the end of June, all the way up until November. Okay, it's going to be a lot of discernment that you're going to have to use when making choices, two of swords here. Okay, about your past, your current, your success. What things are you doing or taking for a sense of growth? What things are you choosing to embrace? What things you're letting go or needing or understanding on what you need to let go? Nurturing, caring, and loving yourself continuously. Working on that third eye. And your health. And we already had the ooh, yeah, I got cards everywhere. We already got a lot of healing cards in the spread. There it go. So these two cards are the same energy. Sixth house of Virgo is your health. And like I said about a full-time job, okay, doing a little at a time, even when it comes to people, places, situations, your job, your career, but putting more of the your health as first basis, okay? Nurturing, understanding your about clarity, healing. What is good for you and your work. You're going to get help above for some of you who are looking for a job or employment. Okay. Um, Continue to do what you can, but you're going to get some help. You're going to get some help. What is this behind me? Because what I'm saying here about this Virgo 6th house, it's about partnership. Yes, it's about work and it's about your health, but it's also about partnership because a lot of people are in partnerships and then you got a lot more who are not. I understand if somebody here was not putting the work in into trying to build something with you, but they're going to have a sense of spontaneity and they're just going to come out of nowhere. So how you embrace that, interpret it, or have discernment for it is going to be up to you. But just remember, everybody is not perfect, but are they worth it? Okay? Because everybody can have a sense of success and growth. It's all about the work that you choose to put into it, and hopefully the other person choose to put into it. But if you just don't embrace it at all and just let it go, then you yourself are also not evoluting. You're not evoluting. And yes, you can say that you don't have to have a partnership when it comes to evolutions of oneself. Some of you may feel that relationships are obstacles. But it just also depends on your own particular success and growth. Because you can't do everything or continue to do everything by yourself. Again, with this six card, Virgo health card, work sector, things are about to get harder as a collective. You see this food on here? Things are about to get more expensive. Things are about to get harder. So source can also be telling you it's time for you to evolve and also maybe partner up with somebody. Because being out here single, some of you not going to make it. I'm just going to be honest. And the more you tend to want to try and stay by yourself or stay without a partner, it don't mean you have to get married and do all that stuff. Maybe you can have some type of agreement where maybe you live together, they do this, you do that. Marriage don't necessarily have to be a title for everybody. Some people, that's what they want a title of. But what I'm saying that this is a collective energy. Okay, this is not a personal. So what I'm trying to show to you is that the health of our food, the health of our vitality, the health of love, relationship, and work is about to get um it's about to get harder. It's about to get worser. This is why it's saying help above is coming. But if you're not desiring anything or anybody and you don't want nothing and all that stuff, then it's eventually going to not only affect your health of your self, but it's going to affect the health of your environment. Sixth house of Virgo. Because it's not getting cheaper, and it's not getting easier as a collective for us as humans in this realm right now. You understand? Everything is going electronic. Everything is going robotic. You have to understand the bigger picture here. Some of you can actually have more success and growth if you partner with somebody. So I guess that's why they keep having me go to this meme about know the difference between a person who isn't worth it and a person who just ain't perfect. They can be worth it, but they just ain't perfect. But if you're looking for perfectionism, I don't know what, you might well just marry a robot like some of the other people done married. You understand? Because your joy and stability is linked to your success and growth. Success, growth, and joy and stability is not this hardship. Because it can come to a point where a lot of people right now, because we have a lot of immigrants that are coming into our society, and a lot of people will be like this, who are not partnered, that can have a sense of longevity if we try and work together. But if you're so stuck on your past, how are you going to evolve? It's a message here. I may be kind of all over the place. If you play it back and try and understand, because you do have the rejection card in reverse. Something is telling you not to reject everything. Now use discernment, yes. Okay? Somebody may not be perfect, but can they at least be worth it? Or are you going to continue to reject? Because the first card out for this second row was a Five of Pentacles. You're going to keep being financially challenged. You may even be left out in the cold, literally, due to some type of eviction, applications being denied, not really knowing how you're going to come up with the next money. And it's all because you don't want a relationship because of your past. Because the past ain't doing nothing for you right now in the current. The past card is about an emotional tie that you're keeping that's hindering your discernment for the here and now. You must remember, we all as a collective must worry about the here and the now. That is how your blessings and everything come in. You don't get blessings by keep putting energy, feelings, and emotions toward the past. Something you cannot change, is done, is over with. Yes, it does still affect us emotionally. Yes, we are still trying to heal from it, but you need to use discernment and do what you need to do for the here and now in order to have success and growth for the future. Now, I'm not necessarily just saying that you have to have success. Maybe you're content in what you got, what you're doing, just trying to live. You just trying to live. You trying to be happy. You trying to stay stable. But that is success, because everybody ain't able to do that. Everybody is still not even able to get that far. You got several more people now that are living on the street. And a lot of them can be living on the street now as a sense of homelessness because of what? Their past. Because they let their feelings and emotions get so tied up within them that they just stop worrying about success and growth for their future, and they let their past overtake them, and they just gave up. I don't know what it is about this particular reading, but I'm very a little anxious and prominent about trying to get the message across, because somebody here can actually partner with somebody, but they just keep rejecting it because of their past. And the way things are going now, you're going to have to do something. I'm not saying whoever you're choosing is going to be able to pay all your bills and you're just going to live a life of luxury, but two is better than one, because whatever's going on with this society right now is not getting any better. It's not. They have eliminated a lot of jobs. They have eliminated a lot of help and assistance. They have eliminated a lot of electronical applications and stuff like that that you can apply for. They're subsidizing or taking down food benefits. They're taking that stuff away and stuff like that. You have to think about yourself now and in the future, but mostly the here and now. And if somebody does, they may not be perfect, but can you work with them? I don't know what it is, but you keep trying to make me get this message across. And I'm truly emphasizing because this is a collective reading, not a personal. So that tells me that you may not be anticipating or see this coming with the changes that may be happening for us in this society, because we're about to have a sense of evolution. But what type of evolution? You're going to have to use discernment here and distinguish between fear, truth, and an illusion. Yes? Can be about commitment. Now, okay? Thank you, Miss Linda. Now, I'm not trying to force anybody to do anything. I just do the message. You must embrace on what your third eye is trying to show you. Not your two eyes, your third eye. Your two eyes are illusions. Why? Because they see the earth. But we all know this society is not what it is. The earth is not, this society is not what it seems to be. It is an illusion. Yes? So embrace on what your intuition, your wisdom, and also your healing is guiding you toward success and growth. You must find the balance here. And then you also got strengthening bond in reverse and making a movement in reverse. You got not opening up, not moving on, okay? Control issues here and not going with the flow. It is some balance that does need to be worked out between you, a person, and a situation. But when that balance starts to happen, just use your discernment and be open to it. Because I do have the Wheel of Fortune right up under somebody who is about to, yeah, see, there go the Emperor. Y'all see me touch the deck and I ain't bothered. Okay? Capricorn energy. Somebody ego here is about to have like a discernment check. So you will need to kind of figure out and know all of a sudden, okay, what you're going to want to do when that time comes. Two of Swords. Okay? All right. Let me thank everybody for tuning in. I had came out of my YouTube. I really appreciate it. I know that message was long. Thank you, Miss Linda, for being in here today. Yes, everything is connected. Yep. Pick your poison. Okay. Some are very difficult, but that's the lesson. We all learn different things or the same thing, just with different people. But that's the wisdom, though. That's the that's the human experience. Is that we're supposed to learn a lesson, but people keep dishing and dodging from learning lessons, and then when they do get in a situation or partnership, they didn't learn that other lesson that they were supposed to learn. So now they have to go through that lesson with a perfect person that they were thinking, but because they didn't go through the lesson with the other person or people, they now have to experience it in this particular relationship that they thought that it was going to be good, because they avoided all the other ones that they were supposed to learn a long time ago. And like I said, this is a collective, so I know this probably pertains to me too. So I know I'm a little bit all over the place. I know I went a little long. You can always play this back, listen to what I said, look at the cards, um, because you will have a time where you will be able to breach something, okay? So that can be out of a contract. It can be, um, for some of you, actually leaving a relationship but moving forward on with your life. Can be possibly meeting somebody else. For some of you, it can be meeting somebody new with the spontaneity card that was here. Just use your discernment. Don't fear it, okay? Just learn the truth of it as much as you can out of the situation, so you'll know how much of a work or service or effort to put into it. Um, but the universal light, and the universe, something here is about to breach our horizon, which is a sense of new beginning. But some of you with the third eye block, you're not going to see it. This also can be a shift that is happening. And if you're still stuck in illusion and fear for the future or for your current moment, you will not be having this sense of universal light. But I do see this is a shift that is coming in as a new sense of evolution. Y'all have watched enough Facebook posts and Instagram, maybe not Instagram. Yeah, maybe Instagram, TikTok reels, whatever the case. It is a sense of universal light as a breach that is coming over us as humanity. Okay? And it is a total shift. It's a shift into a new beginning. But if you're fearing a new beginning, that also can be a integration as a partnership coming in, then you're still not going to make the shift, because the shift is about the universal light. It's about the universal light. Because as a collective, we cannot do it by ourselves. We can't do it by ourselves. It has to be a sense of partnership. Okay. All right. What time is it? If I can get done what I need to get done, maybe I'll come back in a couple of hours and just do a simple reading. But I need to finish up washing clothes and doing a couple of things. Quickly, the time go by so fast. But like I said, remember I told y'all the first 2 weeks of June is the turning point. The 5th, the 6th, the 7th, the 8th, and the 9th were all universal days for us as a sense of evolution. So now that we're in these first 2 weeks of June, you must use discernment, okay? Kind of before we get into the Saturn retrograde. Not only you, but situations in your life, they are also using a sense of discernment. This is why they haven't came towards you yet. This is why they have not acknowledged their feelings and emotions about the situation. For some people, they have already taken action. For some people, they have not. Okay? So, but like I said, if your person does not come forward in the first 2 weeks of June, it can be that they're more, they got more Saturn in their chart, or also Mercury. So their timing would be between the end of June going into August and October. Okay, and that would be the Mercury retrograde, the Jupiter retrograde, and then also Saturn retrograde. Okay, so let me get finished. What do I have to do? Maybe I'll come back. If I don't, then I will see y'all in the next one. Okay, all right.